Ayo, it's Bretto coming to you with another ENS Daily Podcast. I'm your host, Bretto.eth, software developer, blockchain enthusiast. I think I'm getting the hang of this. I know what I want, and I'm going to get it. Purple.eth, that's what we're starting with. Come join me down the hole. Purple.eth for 1 Ethereum, $2,928.75 on September 25th. Purple, isn't that a mattress company? Mattresses. Do you think a mattress company is going to want their ENS name? Probably, because everyone's going to want theirs. If you ask me, this is not financial advice. 008.eth, 003.eth, 45s.eth, BreezeH.eth. Yeah, I think this person's reaching. Oh, they got Arab.eth. That's valuable if you ask me. Art Blocks Factory. Pig.eth, Baseball.eth. Yeah, okay, we got a collector. Pardon my doubts, brother. Maybe 678 is a cool thing. iArt. Deep Market. Sand. Shui. Oh, they got a doodle? Okay, yeah. So, I say that. They got some money when, that's what, $10,000? But it makes you think, that's $10,000 to spend on JPEGs online. What's their real money like? We're gonna have to do a little research. Not that... I'm not trying to violate or nothing, but ETH. Sperm is being used to create eco-friendly alternatives to plastic? Why is that in my What's Happening news? Token balance. They got a quarter Ether, 0.25. Which token we want to look at. They own some art blocks, Whooshy. Ooh, they own 322 ENS. That's what, 70 each right now? So that's they're a voter. They got some voting power in the governance. I dig it. Wish that I had some more. That'd be cool. I'm going to put out into the universe. Woo! It's already making it happen. Purple.eth. We got Tom88.eth, bought for 1 Ethereum, $2,930.82 on September 25th. Tom 8? Tom ain't it. Tom's a good name, but with an 88 appended. Maybe if you're born in 88 and your name's Tom, and that's what your name has been for a while. Not my style. Huami. That's a thing, isn't it? Show more replies. ENS sales. Right to speak. We need to see more activity here. Some.eth sold for $3,607.13 on September 26th. Some. It's the thing that happens when you add two things together. You get a sum. MVP.eth. The wrestler, most valuable person, most valuable player. You want to be the MVP. Undervalued. 6.3 Ethereum, $18,000, $851.05. I don't know why I doubled up on dollars. Pretty sweet, though. To be MVP.eth. I would make that my, if I had that. I probably did. I'm not even tired. I'm literally going to go out right after this. Do what? I don't know. Maybe go bowling. They got some domains. Erotic Pink NFT. Technically, it's not safe for work, but we're going to let it slide. We're not going to edit that out. It's just a booty. But it's not bare. ETH Data, Fan Wallet, Phone App, Coin API, Trust App, Crypto Tools, ETH Test, CommandLine.eth, Machines.eth, Tips.eth. Donate to me. Donate my ETH. Whoa. See, I like the ones like Tips.eth. That one's nice. I think we went through this person's in a previous video. ETH Domain Lover. I too love ETH domains, and let's just show more love because they're a hoarder. You know what I should do? I should be retweeting every time I find a hoarder. 2-letter ETH names for less than 6 Ethereum. Where's Donald Trump when you need it? Kung Flu? That's a thing. I'm not going to say it's funny. I'm not going to say it's racist. I'm just going to be neutral. Flakes.eth. Let's give it a try. NBA MVP. Yeah, I don't know, man. We got MLS. Yeah, they had that challenge, right? You would think I would know what MLS stands for by this time. MLS. Oh, the soccer league, maybe? Stands for multiple listing service. Isn't it a disease? medical laboratory scientist. MLS challenge. What was that challenge with the ice bucket challenge? Time to expose my stupid ALS. Oof, I bet people in the watching or listening were like, you're a dumbass. It's obviously ALS that you're thinking of. Whatever. I'm an on-chain monkey.eth. Stupid. So stupid. I'm not funny. I'm not editing it though, because I'm lazy. IPO.eth. Initial public offering. Do you know what that is? Do you know what an initial public offering is? When a business is about to go live, they sell their stock. Right? That's what it is. Short for initial public offering. Is a public offering or stock launch is a public offering in which shares of a company are sold to institutional investors and usually also retail investors. An IPO is typically underwritten by one or more investment banks who also arrange for the shares to be listed on one or more stock exchanges. So people could start owning shares. It's a way for companies, the creators of companies, to get some money. It's pretty cool. Duke.eth sold for 1.15 Ethereum, $3,443. I dig it. IPO was sold for $13,000, by the way. A little more than that. Pretty cool. Multi-metaverse. You know what? I think metaverse already encompasses the multi. So think of metaverse as the universe of the internet. But the metaverse could be even bigger than that because it's going to include virtual, augmented, and like real life? I don't know. Virtual reality and augmented reality. VR and AR. So, like, is that the metaverse? Or is the metaverse all of that plus the physical world? Or is that the universe? So, the metaverse is everything except the physical world, I would argue. That, but it's the data, like, meta means data, like, it's like the data about data. We're about to get meta. Referring to itself or the conventions of its genre, self-referential. So meta is a prefix meaning more comprehensive or transcending. So yeah, like metadata could refer to when something was created, where it came from, if that wasn't necessarily associated with a particular piece of data. You could have metadata about that data that could reference and point to that data. So let's think with the blockchain, it's self-referential because it in itself stores a reference to the rest of what its individual block represents. So in a way, blocks are meta. They're not necessarily referring directly to themselves, but they're referring to something that is also intrinsically bound to it. So that's pretty cool. I dig it. I like it. I love it. I want more. Multi-metaverse. Yep. I think that's maybe accurately valued. Maybe someone wants it. Far.eth. 3 letters. Far. That one's hard. Get your money. I like it. I'll say yes. 3-letter ones that are words, valuable. The giving block. Maybe they'll give me something if I retweet it. Gimme. Money. NF Tuesday. Giving Tuesday. The giving block. Yeah, we'll show some love. Why not? Ken.eth. Like from Barbie? No, with 2 N's. Ken.eth. Maybe his name is Ken. We respect it. Oh, Cyber Hornets Colony. They got the blue check. I respect it. But why? A collection of a collectible brand with 8,888 unique ERC20 tokens, non-fungible art pieces with public proof of ownership and authenticity stored on the blockchain, the Ethereum blockchain. The Cyber Hornet art pieces are designed from scratch and randomly generated from over X amount of traits. I'm still confused on it. One day I'll be making a video and I'll be like, there's 2 things that could happen. I'll be like, oh, they actually are actively, like when the smart contract gets deployed, it does randomize everything. But like I did explore one contract, I think it was Divine Anarachy. And so they had like allocate, and this is probably what they all do, but they have these one-of-one pieces that get associated with the original like Genesis smart contract that creates all of them, which I like. I like to, like, yeah, like it did its thing. It was the Genesis piece, but it was more complex than just generating a bunch of random art pieces. So when you have these, okay, perfect. This one will be Divine Anarchy. we'll put that in the name of this one, I guess. But we're not we could probably spend the rest exploring what this particular project is, because so we got Adam Eve, Ascension Apple, Bad Apple, Human Hero, Human Nemesis, King, Max minted to Treasury, Max tokens minted by address, the unknown, token unit price, admin wallets, balance of consumed Ascension Apples exists, get admissions wallet, get approved, get data, get minted to Treasury, finished, get Oracle address, get presale stake, get token. This is all stuff that's part of. Is this like correct? I don't know if each of these are one individual contract. No, these are individual fields. So this is a unsigned integer that can have up to 256 digits, I want to say. Go up to 256 digits. It's got a max number on it associated. So all of these have a number associated with them. So it's saying that there's 4 unsigned integers that are 256 called Human Nemesis. These are Ascension Apples. There's probably more. There's 5 of them. There's Adam and there's Eve. There's the King. There's the max tokens minted by address. That's the thing. That happened with the Digi-Dragons. They didn't have, I don't know if these, I'm not reading the rules right now, but with max tokens minted by address, that means that the address should only be allowed to interact with a particular smart contract X amount of times, but not even necessarily, because what if it interacted once, you start having to store more logic, which costs more gas. So let's say you store on the contract, all right, this particular contract can only interact with this once, and we're going to check something to see if this contract has been interacted with this address before, and if it has, then we're not going to accept the transaction. We're going to reject it. I don't know necessarily what happens to the funds. I don't think that they just get redistributed, or if the transaction fails. That's something I'll have to explore. So far, I've only done things with the smart contracts I've written that work. Testing what happens when you put too much in. Does the money go back to the original address? I don't know. The unknown, there's 0. Token unit price, 9, big number. I wonder if that's Gwei. The address, there's 1 admin wallet. That's the one. I wonder how much money they got. Balance of a particular address. You can get the balance of that address. Oh, maybe that's to see, let's verify that they have the amount that they're trying to send. That sounds weird to me, though. Maybe that's not what it's doing. Consume Ascension Apples. What I'm assuming is Ascension Apples, could they themselves be their own NFT, where it came from a particular smart contract? If you can verify that it came from that particular smart contract, which you can do, you can verify that. Let me send you an Ascension Apple, and if I send it, it's burnt now, it's consumed, and maybe that Ascension Apple gives me more rare traits. I don't know. Exists, if a token ID exists or not. Get admin wallets address. That seems, maybe that's an optimization, but from my head, that's saying, why did you store that twice? You could have had it. You only should need to store it once, but I don't know. Get approved. By your token ID, you get data. That's the account. What data? These should be, I think they should be named better. But maybe data is all of the data associated with the particular purchase, and that's perfect amount. I just don't know enough about it yet. But they talk about in clean code, code should be self-documenting. If you look at some of these smart contracts, there's comments everywhere, and it looks disgusting. No offense, but you don't like to see all those comments. That's not to say I'm definitely not the best programmer. I'd like to become better all the time, and I will be. But I'm not trying to come at people saying you're doing it wrong. I'm just trying to say when I'm reading code, I know it pisses me off, and it's seeing a bunch of comments that don't make any sense. True bull. Get presale state. But if it's a clear and concise comment for something that needs to get done, it does make sense. That's it. TED Talk over. We're gonna finish up reading all the. Are we gonna read them all? Yeah. So we also have Get tokens class current supply, get token class supply cap, get token class voting power, get token minted at presale. So this is a pretty in-depth contract. Get tokens minted at presale. Is approved for all, is Ascension Apple, is Bad Apple, is token class mintable, name, Oracle Forest, Oracle Rescue, owner of. One thing that confused me, I saw an underscore one. Aren't underscores supposed to be private? How come underscore account is not private? Anyways, is Bad Apple, name, Oracle Forest, Oracle Rescue, paused root, set token class, supports interface symbol to rescue, token by index. You're probably going to int, yeah. Token of, why can't you use smaller ints? Is that possible? Token URI, total supply. This must have been expensive. I bet this was expensive. I wonder how much this costs to deploy. Holders. What? That doesn't make sense. DivineAnarchy.com. We'll just read the homepage. Join me. Judgment is here. Divine Anarchy is the first attempt at an in-game governance NFT that will act as an experimental catalyst for open source tribe formation. Divine Anarchy is a social game theory experiment. Divine Anarchy is a decentralized NFT experiment where we combine sandbox game theory and community choice to bring forth innovative utility, community building, and an epic adventure for all players. By obtaining a Divine Anarchy NFT collectibles, how did no one tell them? That's wrong. Let's tell them. Yo. I'm going to just hope this wasn't rude. I'm not trying to be, simply trying to be helpful. Now I gotta figure out where that thing went. If you can't drag it when you take the snapshot, you kind of like gotta look for, well, I think I'm pretty sure I know the path. I'm just gonna take another one because I forgot it. I want to look around right now. Contract address. So where were we? We were here. Yeah, so it looks like they're doing a little experiment. You know, websites all the time miss little things like this, and maybe it's annoying of me to be like, hey, you spelled this wrong, but I would rather someone tell me that there's a spelling error than just like let it be by obtaining a little grammatical error on your homepage. I hope y'all are doing well. Anyways, let's check the domain bot. Yep. All right. That's it. We're done. If you want to explore more, it's divineanarchy.com. This is not financial advice. Nothing I say ever really is.